Welcome, friends, to another episode of Clobber Convos, where we talk about pretty much anything. If you guys have an idea for a topic, please don't be afraid to put a comment down below and let me know what you'd like me to talk about, and it might come up in a future episode. Today, I want to talk about MCNs and how much they suck. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Clobber Convos, and today we are going to talk about MCNs, multi-channel networks, or multi-gaming networks, or any of these other YouTube affiliated partner networks. Crap. They're all garbage. Maybe not all of them. Most of them. I would say there's probably maybe a handful out there that are probably worth it. And I don't think you should turn them away. I don't know exactly which ones are which because they're always changing. I've been approached by, should I name them or should I not name them? The Freedom Network. Yeah, I'm gonna name them. So when you're approached as a young or new YouTuber, you protect your channel. And what I mean by that is do not, by any means, join an MCN without doing your research. And there's a few things you can do to protect yourself from these poachers or these salesmen, hard salesmen as I like to call them, that will try to get your money. Now, as a young YouTuber, a small channel, you're just starting out, you only got a couple hundred subs or less than that, you're really not making any money anyways. However, the little bit of money that you are making before you actually get paid out from Google, they're going to take a cut of that. And it's usually, depending on the network, most of the ones that I've seen, and I've actually been in one, I'll talk about that in a minute, they take a portion, and it's usually about 40%. So for every dollar that you make, they take 40 cents. So So you actually only make 60 cents. Now, what did you get for that 40 cents? So let's say, for easy math's sake, you made $100 on your YouTube channel. Really easy math, right? The MCN, whatever one you joined, let's say, we'll talk about Freedom because they just approached me. And I'll talk about how you can sway them away and how you can get information out of them in a minute as well. Let's say you're in a network and they took your 40% right off the top. So out of that $100, they took 40, gone, not even yours. You don't even see it. So you get 60. Now, what did you get for that $40 in that month from this MCN? Probably not $40 worth of stuff, I would gather. Now, this is going to go on for months and months and months. So they're taking 40% every single month. Do you want them to pay $40 to get this service? That's really what you're doing. You're paying them money to get something in return. Now, what they're going to promise you is more views, more subs, greater channel exposure, and a myriad of many other things. A huge, vast music library that nobody else has. It's the internet. You can find it everywhere. Like, there's free content all over the place. Some of the free content, you just have to put their link in your description and you can use their material. You don't get copyright busted for it. They don't give you any claims or anything as long as you're promoting their stuff. I do that with a few of my stuff as well. I use Argo Fox. I just put his stuff in the description and let everybody know, go check this dude out. He has free creative content and music for you guys. It's super awesome. Now, onto if you're already in a network. They will promise all of these things that they cannot deliver. They'll tell you that they'll increase your views. Any MCN that's going to tell you that they can increase your views is a load of malarkey. It's garbage. It's nonsense. It's 100% a lie. They can't. It's really impossible. 2, they're going to promise you more subs. Now, what that usually means is, from my experience and from what I've seen online in forums I've read and stuff, they want you to sub to a channel that's already there, and then that channel subs back to you. That doesn't make a fan. That doesn't build your audience. That just gives you one sub that is useless. They're not generating views. They're not sharing your stuff. It's a sub for sub pyramid type of scheme. It's garbage. It doesn't work. If you've tried out these sub for sub things, you've probably already know that they don't work, because chances are they're going to sub you just to get your sub, and then a month or two later they're going to unsub you anyways. So you want to build your community. As a YouTuber, you want to create fans, you want to build a community, you want to collaborate with other YouTubers to help build your brand. That's how you get fans and subs. Now, I'm a relatively small channel, but in the last 2 years that I've been doing this, I've learned a lot from these MCNs that say that they can help out. I did join an MCN when I was probably 3 or 4 months after I started, and I literally got nothing except pain and headaches when I tried to leave them. Most of these places will tell you that they have no contract. Super impressive. I can go in there and I can just leave whenever I want. No, you can't leave whenever you want. You got to give 30 days notice. And then they're going to jerk you around for another 30 days trying to get you to stay while you fill out a ridiculous amount of paperwork to get off their channel or their network. And then what they do is they unmonetize all of your stuff once they release you, if they do release you. I know there's a few guys that are in my Riotcraft group that are stuck in a contract and they cannot get out. They automatically renew the contract. You can't get out. What are you going to do? That's your content. And now whatever MCN you have just took your content and they own it. It's theirs. You're stuck in a contract. How do you get out? So be very, very careful. Now, some things you can do to protect your channel when you're approached by an MCN. What you can do is ask them, I always ask 2 basic questions, and if they can't answer these properly, which they never will and they never can, because they just can't. The 2 questions that I always ask are, 1, what are you going to provide for me, Mr. MCN, that I can't provide for myself? So what that means is, whatever they can do, you can do for yourself. So they're going to tell you that they'll give you a library of free music. Well, YouTube offers a whole library of free music. There's also a whole bunch of links out online for free creative music that you can use. I've already talked about that a little while ago. The second question I always ask is, what are they going to do, Mr. MCN, for their cut? Whatever it may be, 40%, 50%, 90%, whatever it is, they're going to take a cut. What are they offering you that is worth that amount of money? We talked about the 40-60 split. They take $40 out of your 60 or out of your 100. What are you getting for that $40 a month? Probably nothing. You know, now there are some good MCNs out there from what I hear. I haven't seen them yet. I know a few of the people in my Riotcraft group do have. There's a very small percentage that have them, but they do get some benefits from them. Like, some of them can help you with copyright material. Some of them offer you content that other people aren't able to post with. So those are kind of some cool things that you can get from MCNs, and some of them will actually give you a little bit of channel exposure. But until you're PewDiePie or, you know, these huge networks, they're not going to help you. Reason being is you're just a drop in the bucket of their 100,000 or however many people they have in their network. So if they're to dedicate 2 hours of time to you, that's 2 hours of time to the other 10,000 people. That's 20,000 hours of time. Who's going to pay for that? No one. Do they have 10,000 people on their staff to help everybody? No. It's usually 1 or 2 guys, maybe a handful, that is running the network, which is pretty much a scam. Stay away from them unless you've done all of your homework. The final thing that you can do to protect your channel is if you get some sort of MCN that you're actually very interested in, they've answered all your questions properly, you feel like you are getting benefit for your cut, for their cut or whatever it is, and they offer you a contract or something, get it looked at by a lawyer. An attorney will be able to help you understand what you are giving up, because there is a lot of legal jargon in these contracts that will run circles in your head that you just won't understand, and you could be giving up your channel and may have to start over. You might lose all of your content, and I would not want that to happen to you. So protect yourself and your channel and your creative content from multi-channel networks. Most of them, for most of all of them that are out there, are a scam. They're out there to just get your money. So protect your channel. Please, 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 please protect your channel. I know that there's some huge YouTubers out there that are over 100,000, 200, 300,000, and they're not partnered with anybody. So if that tells you anything, there's a reason why. So there's also some other utilities that you can look at to evaluate MCNs. If you actually really are considering them, go out to socialblade.com, check them out. They do rate MCNs, and they tell you everything you need to know about them, and you can ask questions on forums, and you can, if you do a quick Google search, blank MCN, you'll find all the information that you need. Trust me. There's a lot of information out there, and it can be very, very helpful, and it can be very, very damning to your channel. So if you really are considering growing and becoming bigger on YouTube, it's probably better to stay away from them until you can really have a foothold in the YouTube community where it might be a good decision. So in closing, I hope that you guys protect your channel. I hope that you guys are safe with your channel, and have an awesome day. You know, if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. I'll be glad to offer advice or help you out if you have questions about MCNs, or if you're considering MCN, I can show you how to do the research to figure out why or what they're offering and why they may or may not be good or bad. Please leave a comment. You know, let's talk about it. Let's start a discussion. Are you in an MCN? Are you having troubles with the MCN? Are you getting benefit from the MCN? I know there's a few out there. Maybe you guys do have some really good ones. If you do, leave those in the comment too, because that might help other YouTubers that are growing, that they can actually really help out. So for the most part, they're bad. Some of them, small percentage, are probably pretty good. So keep an eye out for those ones if you are looking to grow. As always, guys, don't forget to stomp the like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to like and share on all your favorite social media. Peace, guys.